Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Kansas offense will start this game off with the football. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch, it's Hayes. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown. On the set. Might be calling a hot route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. And he'll hook. To the air, it's Daniels. Using his legs to buy some time. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That
intercepted, a first half turnover can swing. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete. To the air, it's Daniels. Rushes on him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to throw deep right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Takes his shot. Got it. They will. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, cat. Drag everything you want. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Fires into the end zone. Hauls it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in. The Jayhawks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in. Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Off play action. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Jayhawks are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Now the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Lots of running room. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Finds us back in the middle. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hayes. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off?
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown! Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going.
He wants to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gonna take a shot. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Makes the grab. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to throw again. Turns it loose. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Taking it the other way.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by...
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
And this is a big third down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense.